The mitochondrial genome consists of 37 genes compared with over 20,000 genes in the nuclear genome. These 37 genes encode three types of RNA: mRNA, rRNA, and tRNA. Remember these as Mr. T. The mitochondrial genome does not encode anything else besides these three types of RNA. Let's start by writing down Mr. T. The word mitochondria, or rather mitochondria, helps us remember the number of genes that encode each class of RNA. So let's start by adding the number 2 beneath each of these letters. The next thing we notice is that the letter M has 5 points. Because the M has 5 points, let's write the numbers 1 to 5 underneath the M. The next step is to move the 2 from underneath this sequence over by 2 spots, bringing it next to the letter T. Nice. That's all the number moving we need to do for now. This series of numbers tells us how many RNAs are encoded by the mitochondrial genome. The 1 and the 3 underneath the M tells us that there are 13 genes that make mRNAs. These 13 mRNAs each encode part of the electron transport chain. The electron transport chain is composed of 5 complexes numbered 1 to 5. Specifically, the mitochondrial mRNAs encode components of complexes 1, 3, 4, and 5 of the electron transport chain. Notice that the number 2 is absent here. This is because complex 2 of the electron transport chain is encoded only by nuclear genes and not mitochondrial genes. The 2 underneath the letter R tells us that there are 2 genes encoding the 2 mitochondrial rRNAs. These ribosomal RNAs form part of the ribosome that translates mRNA into protein. And the 22 under the T tells us that there are 22 genes encoding the mitochondrial tRNAs, one for each amino acid. The transfer RNAs supply charged amino acids to build protein in the mitochondria. So there we have it. There are 13 mRNA coding genes, 2 rRNA coding genes, and 22 tRNA coding genes. Doing the math, this gives us a total of 37 genes in the mitochondrial genome. Don't forget the number and types of genes encoded by the mitochondria. Just remember Mr. T and the number 2.